Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So looking at the healthy relationship outside of ourselves, because someone's looking at someone's action when it comes to the power of truth, the power of words. Someone's looking at maybe someone's intellectual mind, maybe, because now you're looking at the truth sets you free, brings you peace, victory, and now someone's securing their mental freedom. So someone's conscious mind is clear from confusion. All right, because someone's looking at the hand of truth. You could be looking at a situation when it comes to the mind or the intellect. Look at someone's action. Look at maybe the knowledge, the power of knowing the truth can make many changes, transformations. Now, some look at beginning when it comes to the truth. It's early days when it comes to maybe someone's structure or a plan. All right, baby steps. You could be a Aquarius, a Gemini, Libra person. You could be looking at the results of maybe your solo enterprise, the potential, the potential of the whole, your structure, your plan, strategy, structure, plan. So now you're looking at your knowledge, action, structure, plan, communication is going to bring you victory. So now you've got the hand of truth. So now you're seeing the beginning of clarity, going within. Into me, I know when it comes to a new idea, someone's penetrating. The truth is penetrating. Now look at communication. After delays, maybe, because now there seems to be challenges about obstruction of the truth when it comes to the hand of God, the wisdom, the intellect. So someone look at someone's intellectual property or looking at emotional intelligence, all right? Or intellectual intelligence. Into me, I know. Because into me, I'm evolving. Someone's evolving when it comes to the truth. Because someone's loving someone's thoughts, maybe. Because now you're seeing the beginning of opportunity when it comes to potential, with someone's individuality. You're looking at maybe the power of truth when it comes to a heartbreak or a stagnation that began sorrows. And now you're managing your emotions when it comes to stagnation to a creative idea. All right, someone created falseness around it. So now someone's looking at suspicion, obstruction of the truth, stagnation, delays, someone denying and resisting the truth. So now someone is looking at maybe a heartbreak, divorce, or separation. But someone's looking at stagnate, or someone has a split decision, or someone split the truth, or split a plan, or split a structure. And I look at someone's movements, someone's environment when it comes to heartbreak and holding firmly onto the truth, because someone didn't want to communicate. Instead, they bring delays because they're resisting the truth and creating barriers. So this is why don't block your heart, collective. Have that relationship with yourself, balance that emotion, and go within, all right, and see your own truth. So now someone looks like they're looking like they're balancing a decision when it comes to opposing ideas that became a heartbreak, sorrow. So now you're looking at maybe your friendships or your own relationship with yourself when it comes to maybe a contract. That was maybe you're contracted to something and someone cut the truth. So now someone is resisting telling the truth. It's okay, we know the truth, go within, because the inner wisdom, you have that inner wisdom. Yeah, because your situation is your action, your knowledge, your power of your intuition when someone tried to deny. So now you're looking at barriers of heartbreak when it comes to maybe balancing a partnership, a contract, or maybe look at collaboration when it comes to strategy of someone's choices. There seems to be opposition or neglect when it comes to the truth. Someone's neglecting the truth, man. So now you're looking at maybe seeking a lawyer, or someone's heartbroken about a message, maybe when it comes to the speed of someone's action. News has arrived about a heartbreak, maybe a strategy to break someone's heart. So now you're looking at seeking. Maybe, oh, you got a letter about someone seeking, oh, unalignment or ending. Hold on. Let me dry up. Sorry, guys. So now we're looking at a message about someone's aspirations. It's a heartbreak because you're looking at a friction over someone's intellectual property, the resistance. So now there's resentment over someone's messages because there was stagnations. So now you're looking at a stalemate, heartbreak, messages going around because someone was seeking someone's highest mind, come to philosophy, religion, teaching. But there seems to be a message going around, fast message going about heartbreak, about stalemate, about someone's aspirations, two women talking or a group of people talking about someone's aspirations. So now there seems to be a fulfillment, end of a cycle, could possibility, because now someone's looking at a situation where you're seeing someone's actions. They were excited about resisting telling the truth. They were excited about breaking someone's heart. Now there's messages going around about someone's aspirations. It was the underline of resentment. So now there's resistance when it comes to a message. So now we're seeing wisdom from a new creative idea. Someone's being studious and looking at maybe new love, early days, maybe small baby steps, a message. Someone may be excited or someone will be excited about a message, but a message went to maybe a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius about heartbreak, clarity. Someone's got clarity about maybe separation, heartbreak, stalemate. When it comes to seeking philosophy or seeking a creative idea, there seems to be an underline when it comes to the energy, when it comes to someone's thoughts. The underline is about resentment, neglection from the opposition. So now someone is seeing sadness, uncertainties, and doubt mixed with resentment and friction over a new creative idea, maybe. You could be curious about maybe a grand design. Maybe someone's in a pyramid scheme when it comes to their courage. So now someone's heartbroken about a pyramid scheme, maybe. So now there seems to be a grand design, a new creative grand design. Someone could be excited because there's baby steps. Someone maybe felt they were inexperienced. Do they have the experience? They're so observing. And now maybe someone's got their thinking hat on because they're very curious about a creative idea from the soul of the self or from a message. So now you're curious about enthusiasm after delays, maybe, because there seems to be disappointment as well as excitement from a message. But speed, though, speed seems to be going, because it could be someone is single and excited. Someone's enjoying the fruits of their labor when it comes to achievements. So there seems to be like a new love on the table when it comes to maybe two opposing forces, when it comes to air, when it comes to maybe a plan, when it comes to the energy, you can be put into energy speed, when it comes to creative new ideas. It seems like someone, it could be one person or two people, has a very good creative idea. Yes, there's delays, but some energy's gone into it, small steps, and then you see the fire. So what am I trying to get out then for that part? It seems like when you've got a creative idea, you could be looking at a partnership, you know. Someone that has good ideas, but someone that has the energy, it's like fire. Paper, rock, scissors. Why am I thinking of that? Paper, rock, scissors. Someone taking a gamble. Paper, rock, scissors. So mathematically, it's someone's creative idea. It's going to be solid in the future, But for now, it's a small creative idea that someone's observing. And now someone's looking at someone single about maybe employment or two single people. Or there could be three people. So maybe someone's heartbroken, a single person, heartbroken. You could be an earth sign person. There's three people in there. Someone's heartbroken, doing it on purpose for the fruits of someone's labor. So now someone's doing reflection. So there seems to be heartbreak when it comes to someone's independence. Someone's heartbroken that someone's self-sufficient because they went running for someone that's not self-sufficient. So they see the difference between self-sufficiency and independence. And someone's heartbroken because they went for a fucking gold digger. I guess being on HBO is more fucking important, I guess, to keep up with Genevieve Nudge's big pussy, isn't it, Adiwali? Never mind. King of Cups, maybe looking at this heartbreak when it comes to a new idea, a creative idea he's not invited to. So now someone's heartbroken when it comes to a creative new idea. Someone look at harmony, happiness, the fruit of someone's labor. We look at financial growth when it comes to someone's independent wealth. We look at maybe connection when it comes to thoughts, energy, and someone's independence. Now they're heartbroken because there seems to be falseness when it comes to someone's heart. Someone's very, in this letter saying an earth sign is there to break an air sign's heart on purpose. So you're looking at maybe 3, 6. Someone's mind comes to calmer waters when it comes to the friction of maybe someone was uncertain. They was maybe split between two people, an earth sign and an air sign. So Adiwali can go, fuck off then. How about that, babe? I had a dream last night. He said he would never forgive if someone else touches me. But it's okay to be on HBO. Oh, I'll be back in April, darlings. Well, Genevieve's sucking his cock and reading my fucking messages of heartbreak. Never mind, sweetie. Like, look at uncertainty, sadness for you lot now. Never mind. Because now you're looking at maybe single. Someone's heartbroken when it comes to someone's creative idea, grouping up with an earth sign person thing is fucking entertainment to be breaking someone's heart for the result from financial movements. That speed, you know, that energy that someone needs, you know? It's all about the money, earthly matters. So now looking at someone's support, we come to practicality. Yeah. We're looking at the hand of God, as I said. Now someone's heartbroken, you know, is God real? Well, you're going to find out the hard way, I guess. Who don't hear will feel. So now you're looking at burden. Someone's under pressure when it comes to the truth. Someone was seeking maybe a house, was their goals when it comes to maybe their achievements. Now someone's heartbroken about the hand of God telling the truth. They didn't want to hear about the hand of God. Instead, they seeked instead to go and build maybe a land or something. Because they're looking at other goals. So someone's looking at their own personal goals maybe. But someone's looking at the personal power of an air sign person. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, female. Could be a Queen of Swords. When it comes to the aspiration, they're quite fast. And now someone is looking at maybe determination and maybe feeling defensive because someone is now bringing a competition, an earth sign person that needs an air sign to be heartbroken for a creative idea to look like it's theirs for independent wealth. Now someone's heartbroken about a difficulty when it comes to bringing harmony, when it comes to maybe bringing heaven on earth, or a plan for a book, or for a land or structure for maybe buildings. Do you understand? Now someone built stumbling blocks instead. So Aquarius come to calmer waters because now we understand in the air there's envy, constraints, and doubt when it comes to someone's role. All right, people want loyalty from other people, but you ask them, are you loyal to this air sign person, or did you turn your back and you was loyal to an earth sign person? That you are acting like you're single but happy to turn your back to break an air sign's heart, as long as you're on HBO, innit? Yeah. See you next April, people. Look at someone's practicality when it comes to indifference and detachment, when it comes to someone being criticized. Now you look at maybe 10 of Wands when it comes to maybe this speed is a burden for them. You look at the strength of someone's completion When it comes to the burden, exhausted because someone's keeping going. When it comes to an air sign, being very resourceful. We look at the victory of maybe the victory of the life force of the mental security of a general Libra Aquarius person. We look at maybe a burden, holding the truth. Someone's got a mask on, hiding their faith. So we look at the courage of using your intuition to help God and your ancestors help you clear your burdens so you can be victorious. And now you're looking at a situation where someone feels like, when it comes to the soul of the self, soul family, there's loyalty, there's roles, but instead there's envy and doubt when it comes to a message of maybe a message of love, or a message when it comes to a creative idea that would have been big, but it came in stagnation because it went to an earth sign person to look independently wealthy. So now you look at maybe a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles fighting with a Leo person when it comes to energy. So now we're looking at the victory of maybe a Leo person or the energy of a King of Pentacles when it comes to abundance. He's thinking of a Sagittarius person when it comes to maybe the aspirations of someone's strength to complete a creative idea, small baby steps. So now you got the hare and the tortoise. Some people are rushing, you understand? So they like tonight they're going to Russia, and then from a Russian, they want to rush up the people then. So they're heartbroken, shady shit work. And now they feel blocked. Why? Not creative, not intellectual, inexperienced. Now there's a clash when it comes to the Empress. They want to block an Empress, the one that's always abundant, the one that's always birthing. So now they feel stupid because she birthed all her shit by herself. So now we're looking at independent person or self-sufficient person. When it comes to maybe a Leo person, his third-party person. Now he's got a clash about work. He's more into his HBO. When it comes to maybe King of Cups, there you go. He's got to make that money. So Genevieve can look good for this King of Cups. You know, because that's Genevieve's little pussy boy, Leo is. Yeah, you better go on HBO. So now you look at maybe an earth sign person wants to block a healer, a Taurus person, because you're relying on this family. When it comes to earthly matters, when it comes to her burdens, now they're talking about how someone is promiscuous. They went into this group as a casting couch for their empire. So now they're all talking about the higher priestess hiding the Pope, a soulmate from a past life. That's what they're thinking about when it comes to God's toolkit. But we're looking at maybe feeling unloved because they walked away from it. So now King of Cups is thinking about maybe this naivety, foolishness, going within, seeing the truth when it comes to maybe the devil at the gate. Now they want love, I guess. So now you're looking at someone looking successful, grounded, abundant when it comes to King of Pentacles. You're looking at maybe an investor, looking at a creative new idea, that's someone independent. It could be the Emperor. Deliver this message as nice as possible. So now you're looking at a Tower moment when it comes to Taurus for a Capricorn person. They wasn't creating heaven on earth, okay? The Emperor's not allowed to be idled or idolized, all right? We're meant to be bringing order to the kings when it comes to the lion heart. Looking at maybe Aquarius when it comes to maybe the lion heart Aquarius person bringing healing to herself, got that courage. Because if you can't heal yourself, there you go. So now you're looking at maybe someone on a karmic wheel because someone's seeing the strength of someone's tarot reading, someone's legacy. So now someone's seeing the legacy of maybe a Queen of Swords, Aquarius person, or a healer or inspiration on someone's pathway. Look at maybe Earth Angel, Queen of Swords. What kind of way? Because he's given to a Taurus person when it comes to creative ideas. So now they're looking at maybe their stability or a house when it comes to an offer of money to a King of Wands, Adiwali, King of Body. When it comes to maybe bringing a mind to calmer waters. Because now we're looking at Minji, miserable people like company. So now we're looking at someone's past ex when it comes to earth sign controller, or we're looking at maybe this King of Wands as your ex someone, something like that. You're dreaming about this person. When it comes to juggling, because now you're looking at backstabbed. Air sign feels backstabbed because he went and done a collaboration with an earth sign person. So now there's justice for an Aquarius person when it comes to Leo clashing, when it comes to not making a decision. So now justice is here. The spiritual court is here. So now you're looking at abandon now, is it? They want someone to feel alone and abandoned or something. never mind. So now you're looking at someone feels as if there's inconsistencies in someone's feelings. When it comes to uncertainty, there seems to be resistance when it comes to desire to change. So now you're looking at the pre-emperor, when it comes to like, feels grounded, abundant, and now he's thinking of a soul family that's single, maybe, heartbroken. Doesn't really care, does he? You've got that message for 5 years now. It's very obvious. You can't sit and wait for someone. You'll break your own heart. Not when everyone's got their own personal agenda. Everyone has their own personal power, but some people rely on other people's power. So you just gotta walk away. You can reach out all you want about feeling the emotions of a soul child, you know. You and say just say something, make our past life child rest in peace. You keep reaching out to this emperor. So now you're looking at soul child, soul wife maybe, when it comes to heaven. Or you can be looking at single parent, heartbroken. We're looking at the peace, looking at compassion, looking at illumination. Someone could be crying right now. It's not easy waking up and leaving heaven and you know you have a son, a soul child. It's not easy all the time. So we just have to focus on healing the heart, because the heart is the seat of the soul. That's how the lion conquers the jungle. It's from the heart. The heart, the seat of the soul. It's about that peace, that purity. Like the eyes are the windows of the soul. The heart is the seat of the soul, where maybe you feel your soul family resides within your heart. Or looking at wish fulfillment, heartbreak, behind preparations maybe. Heartbroken, the pressure, hiding. Maybe someone's movements, motivation comes to the truth, stagnation. Maybe someone had a split decision about being material or a soul having a human experience. Or maybe someone had that burden centralizing when it comes to the balance of the feminine masculine energy. Maybe you're looking at maybe a family member when it comes to maybe a cancer person and their feelings. When it comes to Sagittarius, maybe when it comes to a burden. We're looking at victory. You know, just use your intuition and just heal your heart as much as you can and just experience life. Life is about being experienced, you know. There's 8 billion people in the world. Don't block your heart because of one person. Then you won't experience life, the magic of life, especially when you have a soul child guiding you as well. You could be looking at fulfillment, that wisdom when it comes to your emotions, that knowing, that feeling, just that feeling alone, you know. Maybe gives an earth sign person, a single person, that comfort after being backstabbed by a fire sign person, breaking her heart, creating a stalemate. And I'm looking at messages about maybe someone feels at rock bottom, under pressure. Maybe someone's learning. This is about earth school. We have to graduate from our flaws. So now maybe someone's using their intuition because they see a new horizon after a burden. Just come to peace with the heartbreak. Use your intuition. And there's your fulfillment. You can achieve your aspirations. Just take action. Your success is on the table. We're looking at maybe recognition when it comes to maybe regrouping, seeing your victory. Someone's cheering you on because I can see success, recovery after a backstab maybe. Maybe it's time to welcome the intuition, end the cycle of karmics, and just look at your own inner wisdom. Into me, I know I am evolving when it comes to my achievements. I see honor, I see wisdom, I see my own ambition. When it comes to structure, discipline, after restriction when it comes to growing, when it comes to philosophy. Everyone knows about philosophy, but don't know how to live it, I guess. So I look at optimism when it comes to seeking. Someone seeking when it comes to maybe direct, gonna be direct maybe. You look at outspoken person when it comes to generally recurrent person, because Sagittarius was exaggerating, wearing a mask. And I look at irresponsibility when it comes to tactlessness. Someone's in their thoughts now because someone's seeking to think what someone's thinking after a con gossip. Now someone's nervous. You could be a journalist person, or you could just be just an intellectual person, just like to be by themselves, because that's alchemist for you. They like to be by themselves to create. Maybe look at someone to socialize, or maybe someone look at someone being witty. But now we're looking at maybe completion, an ultimate goal. Now look at the prize, you know, of your achievements, focusing on your aspirations, and are you going to be rewarded for your hard work? We look at maybe your history, your inheritance, maybe. But now you're looking at the unknown, ending of an unknown. You look at your own intimately unknown. When it comes to the unknown, why there's a stagnation when it comes to maybe victory. So now you're creating your own victory. The shut of the cells give you enough resources for your aspirations. So now you can take it in and get your new ideas. You could be looking at a single person, very self-sufficient person when it comes to an earth angel. Someone probably learning about two opposing forces when it comes to balancing the yin and the yang, or you look at God's toolkit when it comes to emotional fulfillment. But it comes from loving yourself first, manage that emotion, identify your intuition, and as you co-create the universe, because love starts with self first. Loving yourself, loving others, loving planet, loving God. If you agree, press like. If not, it's okay. Because love starts with self anyway. Everything happens for a reason. Before you get out of bed, you got to think before you get out of bed in your beautiful robe to greet maybe a father that's been working hard, wants to feel appreciated. So now you got maybe a family that you're with. Appreciation when it comes to feeling grounded, comfortable, and resourceful. So now someone's thinking about someone's speed changes when it comes to ideas, maybe. Someone likes someone that's independent, someone thinks that's absolutely sexy, I guess. The pureness. But King of Pentacles is upset, or could be a Leo person when it comes to telepathic communication, So now someone's heartbroken, maybe for a friend, or about a contract when it comes to a message about a contract on someone's resources. That somebody was using someone's energy for resources. Now maybe a King of Pentacles is heartbroken, or a Leo person when it comes to maybe friends or contracts. So you've got two broken hearts. Where do broken hearts go? Will they find their way home? Back to the open arms of peace, hope, illumination, innocence, having faith in God. Because now you're looking at divine masculine. He's not allowed to be idolized or idled. He has to get down those from God, so he can bring the kings back to order. He's not allowed to be, he has to be obeyed but not idolized. So now maybe you're seeing a soul child reaching out to an emperor, maybe, and you're seeing maybe a single father, single mother. When it comes to King of Swords, someone's in their truth. Look at your Godhead, look at the structure. You'll be looking at transformation when it comes to your Godhead, a message about being guided by God. Now look at someone's pineal crown, or someone's status or authority when it comes to expression of someone's soul family, a wish fulfillment but under heartbreak, but someone's come to calm waters. Because into me I know I see the visions of God and a pure innocent child from a past life, maybe for some of you. Someone's looking at a wish fulfillment, but the heart is the air, because in the word heart, the word air is there. So someone's listening to someone's heart. And someone feels someone's emotions when it comes to preparing for a wish fulfillment. You could be looking at an authority when it comes to someone feels secure in their truth, abundant. And now you're looking at Queen of Cups. Maybe looking at a single mother, maybe. Queen of Cups. She could have maybe a baby daddy, that's an Aries or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. And now you're looking at a Queen of Swords. Into me I feel, because into me I don't. I feel God and the innocence of my child from a past life. You're looking at Queen of Swords when it comes to being guided by God. You could be looking at a mother figure, an intuitive, psychic person. That's focused on living life, experiencing life when it comes to walking in love, talking in truth, and just walking by faith in God and not by sight for a pathway to heal broken heart. Where do broken hearts go? Will they find their own way home? We see a sun reaching out to the Emperor in the spiritual world. Now we're looking at justice for Queen of Swords, or justice for Baby Cup. Just spreading wisdom and telling people to use their intuition. And that's justice for Baby Cup. Adding sparkles of love into people, that seed, giving that hope, that peace. That they use their intuition, they too can find their soul family, If they find them and it brings stagnation, just still follow the heart, because the heart, the seed of the soul, that will give you justice. The heart is like a sat nav, The heart is the most beautiful thing you can ever have, because in the Egyptianology, all their organs will be gone, but one thing that's not gone is the heart. Because the heart is the seat of the soul. That's how the lion conquered the jungle. So now someone's looking at maybe their dreams when it comes to judgment. Someone's looking at maybe rushing forward when it comes to happiness, enthusiastic or Sagittarius, went in with a decision that created obstacles, illusions, when it comes to maybe the lion heart. When it comes to this institution, when it comes to a spiritual guide, an Aquarius person, a healer, when it comes to being very balanced, when it comes to dreams from a person from a past life family, a soul family maybe, with a Queen of Swords. Guided by God, very balanced person, King, Queen of Swords, someone with a very big perspective, like a overall eye, like a bird's eye view. Someone has a bird's eye view. Now you're looking at the wise and the otherwise. When it comes to justice after a heartbreak, sorrow, someone's looking at their heart being weighed, but it seems to be a legal matter, or to bring justice when it comes to someone's authority or something. So now you're looking at the clarity. This seems to be a secret. Use your intuition, an unknown problem. Okay, because someone's in their feelings when it comes to their thoughts of stagnation, heartbreak, maybe Sagittarius person. When it comes to a message going to maybe the Emperor about maybe a single person, that's a Queen of Swords. So now we're looking at heartbreak, because maybe this masculine is looking at maybe a soul family or someone's past, or seeing a family in their dreams, because now you're looking at the Emperor, talks to the Empress under the veil. So now that's the mystery But instead of looking at someone's emotions and going through the illusion, a third party came in the situation, maybe a King of Cups, and I started tears and create stagnation for a Queen of Swords. With King of Pentacles, King of Cups, he needs to fucking keep his dick to himself, man. I can't stand men that look at other people's women. I think it's so fucking disrespectful. Because he's fucking this Queen of Pentacles. There you go. When it comes to big pussy Tory Genevieve Nadia, a lover that doesn't want someone to take a leap of faith, so they went and blocked it and done unrequited love. So the money went to a Tory for a Capricorn person. That's been highlighted that someone's a karmic. Now love's going back. See, love's over there, but money's over there. So money's on the left, love is on the right. Do you know what I mean? So someone went for superficial reasons. It wasn't about the emotions. So now someone's looking at maybe someone's family or soul family or someone familiar. We're looking at envy and doubt when it comes to maybe someone's constraint on a burden, Sagittarius and a Gemini person, when it comes to maybe stagnation with maybe a Cancer person. So now you're looking at searching. Oh, we got God again. Or King of Swords is observing someone's money man. Maybe this King of Swords got an offer, you know, to have a clash with a Leo person. And now there's confusion about someone's success. Someone's falling from a tower. They're heartbroken because a Gemini person maybe done a bashing to a Leo person. Oh, gosh. You know when you love someone, but at the same time you want to cuss them out for their behavior because they showed you one thing and you just don't expect someone to be a certain way? It's not like I have high expectations for this person. It's what this fucking person showed me. So I'm quite disappointed, you know? So now someone's looking at a burden when it comes to maybe something to do with someone's willpower. We're looking at maybe the life force of someone's burden. Look at the passion. Maybe someone wants to go forward to an air sign person and have victory after stagnation. Somebody wants to give someone flowers or something. Recognition. An ex wants to come back from the past and talk about the truth. About heartbreak. Maybe, baby. Now, someone looking at their past when it comes to stagnation, when it comes to a friend or family, when it comes to a marriage or relationship contracts. Low vibration, vibrations were just not it. So now someone's been spiritually guided, thinking of the divine masculine in emotional denial because the Emperor, every lifetime, he always holds the Empress in his heart. And she's stuck in there by herself. She sees lips, she sees stairs, she sees all the people that he put on levels. And all the people that he's around but tries to guard himself away, kind of thing. So she sees everything, every single thing, even his thoughts of him having back his family. She sees everything. His tears, his sorrow, his pain, his energy. It goes back. So she thinks about it, she feels it, and then it goes back in messages. Okay, I know you're upset. What's going on? Speak to me. And he said, fuck that shit. I ain't speaking to no one right now. Because he was observing something like either earth sign person. That's not fucking creative or nothing. So now, this masculine just feels like he's been stabbed in the back, put a lot of energy or something into something in the past. So now looking at thinking about air sign person when it comes to soul family, thinking about split decision, come to partnership, tenderness, consideration, the lack of consideration when it comes to collaboration, choices. So now someone's doubling the effort when it comes to Four of Swords, when it comes to retreat, solitude, mentally recovering by identifying your emotions, balance it, and then you see the soul is very resourceful when it comes to your plans and thoughts can be expansion. You can fertilize your thoughts and your plans when it comes to structure of action. Maybe look at your wealth is coming in slowly, but you're more about your emotions to bring in the wealth. but in the middle of it there was obstacles, delays. This is why you're looking at maybe denial, resistance when it comes to Leo person. When it comes to, he wants to be more resourceful maybe, because he wants to come in and be that father figure. I had a dream one time, that's come to my head now. He had like this brick of money in a dream. Oh my gosh, in this dream, he had this brick of money, and it's like he's saying, I want to work hard to come back to provide for a family. And I said, well, that's your fucking ego, babe, because it takes two or something like that. And then another dream, I just had it in my head. It's gone now. That's it. In another dream, he held my hand and he said, you sorted your life out. Give me a chance to sort mine. Queen of Swords. In his dream, he said, let me sort my life out. You had a chance, or you're sorting yours out. Because he said, I never ever want to hurt you ever again. That's what he said. That's what he said. Because he said, in the past, he promised to come back after farming. He promised me that in a dream, because we was in a dream and we was having a conversation, and there was a crowd of people. Well, he said I have to go somewhere for half an hour, and I said, all right then. He said, would you come back? I said, of course I will. So I went off to this next dream, and I see this crowd of people, and I was listening to everyone, and then in my mind, it said half an hour's gone. It's time to go back. And no word of a lie, I went back to the same dream. And then there was Adi Wali in front of me saying, you came back. I said, yeah, of course I did. And they both trotted off. You see, these two, they don't tolerate each other's bullshit in a soul world. They don't. The Queen of Swords talking to the Emperor, a fire sign person, energetically. She feels his energy and his thoughts. So now you look at baby steps, maybe. When it comes to someone's loving the Queen of Swords, maybe the Emperor, divine masculine. So now someone is now got their emotions, because the Emperor has to really master and understand the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, King of Swords, and King of Wands is not here right now. The King of Wands has been very immature, isn't he, King of Wandsy? Maybe he's in his onesie watching this. So now, he's maybe mastered already, because he said it was inexperienced when it comes to maybe he was in his King of Wands energy. Someone's in their King of Wands energy, and now they're looking at King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Swords. The Emperor has to master all four kings so he can relate to the people. So he has to be a bad King of Cups, a bad King of Pentacles, a bad King of Swords, I guess. Understand all of that, mix it, whip it up like it's some fucking ice cream, man, and then take that leap of faith. He's mastered the Emperor. He's going back to what he remembers. The wise man, when he used to conquer, he had the best civilized land in God's eyes. There's a story about that as well. The best civilized country in Egypt. So now you're looking at the beginning of someone when it comes to past life. Somebody knows their ID when it comes to maybe earthly ID, but someone's understanding their spiritual ID maybe, because the soul of the self. You see, once you hear voices like those, like God's voice telling you what to do, it's like people say, you've been single for like 14 years. Man don't want to know you. Later with our next girl, I'd be like, listen, let me tell you something. You see the soul of the man? He always pops in, darling. All right? Now, I've grown and evolved. So why would I go and sit down with a flesh? Because either way, whether he's here or not, I'm still winning. I'm still winning. Why? Energy. I'm connected to the man whether I like it or not. So whether I have it on paper for this lifetime or not, he's still my spiritual husband. So I'm not running down no motherfucking husband that wants to be a fucking full-time gigolo. Sorry. But you're so having a human experience. Maybe someone's looking at a creative idea with his King of Cups and a curl. Or looking at a creative idea when it comes to understanding where a soul having a human experience. Someone's centralizing the masculine feminine energy. Someone's looking at some movements though. The willpower of someone's movements being a soul having a human experience when it comes to God's great plan. God's great plan. When it comes to a temple and a book. For some of you, write your dreams down. Alright, collective. Because everyone has a purpose, you know. And when it comes to inner self, there's so much wisdom. It's just that people are too conceived into that materialism, which is the destruction to the soul. So now you're looking at a creative idea. That's what he's thinking about. I think this man doesn't understand. I hear everything he fucking thinks of. Even his dirty mind. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I heard you last night, Mr. King of Onesie. Yes, Mr. King of Onesie. Oh, gosh. My soul is so funny because when she saw him one time in a dream, he shut the door on the earth sign and said, she's so fucking annoying, man. And then he come running up to me dancing. And I said to him, you better have that much energy in the bed. And he started laughing. Yeah, look at his little winky. He's laughing. He was laughing. He couldn't stop laughing. So then he was under that lion energy where I was under his chin. No, I'm keeping his chin up. That's what he said. Yeah, look, keeping my chin up. Chin up, yeah. When it comes to someone loving the Empress. Told you the Empress. When it comes to maybe investing, having a different perspective. So maybe they're delaying an investment. And I'm looking at work. Focus on work. Because now you're looking at Aquarius. Now people are looking, maybe there's like that earth sign person, but looking at single people, and his group of people are looking at his air sign thinking, fucking hell, you had no fucking help, and you created 9, 10 of pentacles by yourself, all by yourself, and he's thinking, fuck, that's sexy, what the fuck did I do? And now someone took someone's rewards and had a good old time with it. And now Jenny's going to be slapped every day with a fucking truth because it come like I might have never fucking get no blood clot discipline. Misentitlement ain't meant to be in my fucking energy. So she's seeking some message, sending messages to a King of Cups and a King of Pentacles about a Leo person because she wants the resources. Oh, Leo's leaving quickly. Oh, shut up, bitch. Told you don't fucking touch him, didn't I? Nope, hard is where's fucking jaws. Yeah, that's how it goes, man. And she'll still cuss him and go about her business. What's that in there? Told you, dreams. Creating confusion when it comes to Aquarius person. Look at a healer, Aquarius person healing the heart. Aquarius person is healing when it comes to intimacy, I know. When it comes to my aspirations, okay? Look at maybe a star seed or a star in the making. Somebody's looking at money matters when it comes to an air sign. They're heartbroken because someone invested in an immature big pussy. Yep, so now you got 3 people heartbroken. Sagittarius when it comes to King of Cups. He's fucking Taurus person. And now you got King of Pentacles upset, taking it out on his fucking woman. When it comes to a Queen of Cups maybe. So he just around a bunch of fucking buffoonery men. Realistically. And maybe they feel, no. You're a player. How dare you get a Aquarius person that's devoted to you and your little piece of shit? Mind your business, King of Cups and King of Pentacles. Because you are in a fucking echoes right now, my friend. So they're like, oh my gosh, I couldn't even use voodoo, doo-doo to turn you away from this man. Bitch, no. In my dreams, I see this King of Cups and there's some, I don't know, these stupid men. Trying to get my attention like I'm going to be in that pornography shit. Like all of us in the bed and the little one said, don't roll over for 5 minutes. Let me bang that one first. Go sit down, man. There's not no brothel over here. So now Sagittarius is heartbroken. when it comes to her brethren or contract or something. Pa's catching up to them when it comes to air sign, 10 of Pentacles, air sign, 10 of Pentacles, all by herself. All by herself. Now, self-sufficiency, boom, you got your legacy. Now, when a man comes in and he's in his 10 of Pentacles, now you've got a power couple. No one is codependent on nobody when it comes to thoughts and energy. I can't stand codependent fucking relationships. I don't like it. From family, friend, foe, I don't like it. It really gives me that fucking trigger. So now you're looking at divine masculine when it comes to spiritually guided. When it comes to maybe King of Pentacles, looking at maybe the Emperor. When it comes to maybe a resourceful person, when it comes to someone's empire. You look at maybe someone's inheritance. When it comes to a wise man, you look at maybe the tree of life. When it comes to a soul having a human experience, when it comes to maybe an angel, maybe they look at the angel now, seeing the Emperor, or seeing a Queen of Swords saying, you're a fucking angel. So now the Emperor's talking to the Empress in his dreams. Maybe we think it's an illusion when it comes to God's toolkit. We're looking at a balanced Queen of Swords when it comes to King Queen of Swords. Somebody wants a happy ever after. But you got 9, alright? Now, what fucked up everyone is even though there was 6, I know you from maybe an ex, or I know you because you're family. There's no fucking emotions, bro. Where's the 8, 7? Pure fucking confusion. I'm not getting no emotional support. Only time I get is when I make people have money or give creative ideas to people to make them look independently wealthy. So new ideas went to a lot to an earth sign person, which is a burden. So when these men are gone, trust me, Genevieve's gone, man, because she's got nothing to offer but pussy and confusion. Now look at happy ever after. You've got to have that cup of love. It has to have that relationship with yourself first. It's so important. So that you can go into a 9. When it comes to your money, you're in your 9 of Pentacles. When it comes to emotions, you're in your 9 of Cups. So this is where there's no codependent. Why? Because you put that love into yourself first. So when you share that cup of love with someone, you still got your 9. You're only giving 1 cup of someone. 1 cup. 1 cup. So now 9, 10. You understand? Right? No emotional drainage. Alright? Then you got your 9, 10. You got your shit. I got fucking mine. So when you go about your business, we're not fighting. I'm not going to no courthouse arguing over no one. Everyone's supposed to know what they put in their fucking relationships. You're supposed to know that. Just because you put a fridge in someone's house doesn't mean you own the fucking house. Because you put the brother in there, the sister in there, your furniture in there. Get the fuck out, you fucking shell. That's what I understand. You see, like relations, like marriages, sometimes they come like a fucking business contract instead. That's why you gotta be careful, man. And I said to this masculine, if we ever get married, we're gonna prenup. Yeah, I'm not arguing with no man about no fucking money. No. How I walked in is how I'm walking out. And I don't know how you can be around these exclusive people with money and you lot are still broke, confused, don't know what you're doing. So they're not utilizing their time. It's more fucky for a good time. Good time, fucky. You know? Because that's what Becky wants to do. So now look at the Empress, heartbroken. Because she loves him. He doesn't love himself enough. So people say, why do you not see someone? Because he let himself down. Then he allowed everyone else to let him down. And I'm not prepared to do that. Especially when it comes to our soul child. He will fight his dad's corner to the end. So I've got to take over. Because my fucking soul child's hard of hearing. That's his dad. Can you see him reaching out? Doesn't give a shit. Mum saying, step back, son. He said, no, that's me fucking dad. I'm not swearing, that's me dad. Past life. I had a dream, I had a pregnancy. It felt so real. And this doctor came to me. And I birthed this boy. And he turned around and he said, name him Adiwali Jr. the greatest. Why say ascending joyfully to God? That's his initials. Adiwali Jr. the greatest. Ascending joyfully to God. So now I'm going to teach through my story that we all can do that. Even if I don't see my soulmate again, it don't matter. It's still a beautiful story to share. So everybody else can go into their own balance and find their own soul family. And I think that is a beautiful sacrifice. Yeah! Higher priestess when it comes to the power of someone's intuition. Yeah, when it comes to see the lion. So now he was under my chin. No, I was under his chin. He's saying you're keeping my chin up. See the hand under his chin. Air sign when it comes to affinity. Alright, when someone keeps on coming back. Now you're looking at infinity, cycles of life. It comes to divine connection. Look at maybe infinite wisdom when it comes to unconditional love. Alright, we're looking at maybe self-respect. See that hand thing? It's like when I first saw him, I didn't want to watch Farming. Because I kept seeing these dreams over and over and over and over again. I thought, right, let me watch it. But I got my friend to watch it first. Yeah, because the first year or two, I remember him saying to me when we first dated, your voice will let me do anything, you know. And that's why I said V. It took me years, you know. I sent lots of messages. But I didn't want to send voice notes. I didn't want to influence him in any way but his intuition. So anything that influenced him, I didn't send it. Like pictures or voice or anything. I needed him to have a clear view. Because there was enough confusion. But by the time I started sending voice messages, trust me, Collector, he probably fucking send you some on his movie when he talks about this shit. I cussed out his club. Yeah. And I fucking ripped it into Genevieve as well. That's why she's scared, because my voice was not nice. No, because I can see what they were doing. I'm not going to be nice. I gave you nice before. But when you give people nice, they think that's fucking weakness. You understand? That's why I don't like people testing my fucking faith. Don't test my faith, bitch. Because I might be a nice person. But don't take for no fucking either. Because I'm fucking balanced as fuck. I've always been like that. But what people don't like is my fucking truth. If we're going to be friends, if I can tell you about your pussy clout when you're wrong, a good friend, you know, will tell you when you're wrong, you know. I expect the same fucking treatment. Now you sit there and harbor my fucking badness and you come around 10 years later because you hurt me. I'm going to tell you what you did to me 10,000 years ago. I'm not listening to that. You should have told me that was the problem from before. Now we have a problem. You sat there and thinking that I was doing that to you. Because sometimes we're not aware sometimes what we're doing to people. So open your fucking mouth. If not, fuck off. My friends know what I'm like. Don't hold anything I've done. Don't hold it. Say it. Because if I find out you held it, you're going to lose me anyway. I don't like enabling anyone else's bad behavior. So why enable mine? And that's what I learned in the spiritual world. When it comes to the spiritual world, when it comes to Adiwali and this Queen of Swords, she don't and he don't tolerate no fucking shit. I'm not prepared to do that here either. So he can hide how long he likes in his HBO, in his fucking, I don't know, in Genevieve's pussy. I don't give a shit. But behave yourself in my energy. Behave yourself. I warn them, you know. I can see this man touch him, and every time you do your fuckery, it's going to come out naturally on this table. And everyone else when it comes to the tarot world. That's all they talk about is this fucking King of Wands and this dumb ass motherfucking Queen of Pentacles. There's one man that done a whole fucking show on them two. And he's quite funny actually. I'm not going to share that one yet. He's quite funny. Yeah, this fake Jaker with his fucking Queen of Pentacles. It's embarrassing. This voodoo shit is embarrassing. Just to keep a man. Embarrassing, man. Not in their thoughts by Earth Angel when it comes to God, the strength of God. Or look at King of Cups. King of Pentacles. King of Swords. When it comes to heartbreak, maybe. Being paid by a Taurus person to do the most fucker. So now looking at maybe King of Pentacles. Looking at messages. There you go, King of Pentacles. You would have to come with a fucking devil. Air sign sees right through you lot, man. You lot are fucking idiots. And you, King of Cups. You're an idiot, man. Demonic people, immature, trying to do entrapment. Now, justice for an air sign person. Going to look at maybe her expertise when it comes to cup of love. Someone's looking at maybe defending when it comes to the barriers, having persistent barriers against the Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Queens. Queen of Queens and a Queen of Wands. When it comes in like someone wants to take it. They were reckless. Not take a leap of faith for now. No, reckless childish behavior. Want to fight someone for 5 years. Now you ask Genevieve Nadia, where the fuck you know me from? I'm going to teach you. When you see people you don't know, mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business. You clearly got nothing to lose because you never worked for nothing apart from fuck for it. Walk for it. That's what you did. You didn't work for it. You walked for it, Taurus. We come to a donation. That's the fucking truth. It's been highlighted. With your unrequited romances, with your pyramid scheme, scamming up the place when it comes to King of Wands. Now they're all looking at this Queen of Swords. King of Wands maybe feels grounded in his truth maybe, because now they're looking at maybe Taurus person wants a Queen of Swords to be blocked because you look at her resources, there's a burden because Queen of Pentacles is going to get slapped. Spreading rumors about me. Where this big pussy nasty person know me from? You're from fucking Nigeria. I thought you said you're Niger. And you're fucking Hollywood. And you're in, what did she say again in her interview? I'm in 20 or 200 studios a fucking month. A fucking month. Where's your breakthroughs then, bitch? Your mouth is too big. So let's see you stole the theory. Alright? Big pussy, Genevieve Nadia. Now let's see your practicality now. Go on. Tell us when God's coming, pussy. Told you don't play with me. I warned you that don't play with me. Bully not for frighten. And Duppy don't frighten me. Big pussy, Genevieve Nadia. Taurus person. Fucking glutton little beggar. Going around begging for people's work. She took the rewards from my intellectual property, from my mind, download from God. Is God real? Now she's asking after 5 years. When from the beginning I spoke about God. That's how ignorant. That's how much her pussy controls her whole fucking universe. Not everyone's like you, Taurus, that needs to fuck everyone to get somewhere. Next time, work for it, bitch. Stagnations, delays when it comes to epiphany about Queen of Swords, when it comes to balance, when it comes to epiphany when it comes to God, or someone had epiphany about an air sign person when it comes to their pathway. Looking at wish fulfillment when it comes to Queen of Cups. Looking at reliability going towards the Queen of Cups. It looks like they want to block this Taurus person. Because Taurus just in everyone's business. Lying, stealing, cheating because she's Niger. And I got 50 bootleg fucking movies in Niger. Shut up, man. What's a billion Niger? It sounds really good on paper. That's like 6 fucking grand over here. Or probably $1 million. Shut up, man. No one gives a shit. You need that pussy as your purse, baby. Now there's justice for Queen of Swords. Hello, my darling. I got the best thing ever. A beautiful son. Now you've got justice for Queen of Swords. And they're up at night worried about someone's new idea. Because Taurus went for investment. When it comes to big pussy. Genevieve Nadia. Devil's Picnic. The Devil's book is out soon. Genevieve Nadia, the Lionheart Killer. The Devil's Daughter will be out soon. I hope you enjoy my book. And you know what is crazy? All 4 of my books I sent, it was only the first draft. That's when you know I'm a fucking brilliant writer and I don't need Genevieve Nadia to give me no fucking validation because all you have is pussy as your validation. Okay, bitch? Now the original maker is here. Bye.